I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna stop her. I'm gonna work harder.
Hi. Welcome. Welcome our new members.
Everyone sit. Please sit. Alright. Hi. My name is Muhammad Hazim Shazib bin Izam, as the chairman of Innovative College of United. Since this is a new college, we as a new board need to make sure we know our roles in the college. My responsibility is to lead the board and focus it on strategic matters, overseeing the group's business and setting high governance standards. I am also responsible for ensuring that there is effective communication with the AMs, acting as a sounding board for the group CEO, and representing the group externally. With the support of the group company secretary, I ensure that the board receives accurate, timely, and clear information. Now, let's hear from our new VP Operation, which is Maulana.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Maulana bin Ma'alim. My role in this college as a VP Operation. I will define about VP Operation. A VP Operation is an organization leader who use their experience and education to make decisions to ensure an organization is profitable and sustainable. Strategic knowledge in human resources is critical for the position. As the VP of Operation must understand how to leverage human capital to achieve organization goals and business strategy. According to US Guru of Level 16 BLS, specific duties vary depending on the industry. But like other top executives, the VP of Operation alone or with other organization leaders devise strategies and policies designed to ensure the organization meets its goal. They are involved with the planning, direction, and coordination activities of company and organization.
Alright, now let's move on to our new VP Marketing, Amin.
Hi, I am Muhammad Ahmed Kim bin Zainuddin. My role in this college is Vice President of Marketing. My job is a marketing expert who takes responsibility for overall marketing results of the company. Vice President of Marketing oversees marketing strategies and efforts in order to strengthen company's market position and achieve desired business goals. Thank you.
Alright, now let's meet our new VP Finance, Wan Muhammad Abdul.
Right. Hi, I am Muhammad Abdullah bin Wan Ruslan, and I am the Vice President of Finance, who is in charge of processing the financial process that optimizes the organization's revenue. We actually study the data to make strategic choices regarding the future of the firm, such as how much money should be put into the research and development or in the marketing. And typically, my role is to oversee the day-to-day financial management of the organization. My key responsibilities of this role including managing risk and investment strategies, alongside with tracking the overall financial health of the company. Thank you.
Alright, now let's welcome our new VP Academics, Zul Hazim Iqbal.
Okay, hi, our new members. My name is Zul Hazim Iqbal. My responsibilities for education and executive is serve as a key listener and advisor to academic departments and center on a variety of topics related to sales executive education. Okay, so second, I advise and consult the associate deans on participant issues, school policies, and other staff and faculty issues. Lastly, I recruit and negotiate contracts with faculty for non-degree executive programs. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Alright, now let's welcome our last board member, our new VP Student Affairs, Fikri Hazim.
Yes, thank you for that. Okay, so my name is Muhammad Fikri Hazim, everyone. So my role in this ICU, Innovative College of United, is Vice President of Student Affairs. Student Affairs Department is the Department of Division of Services and Support for Student Success at institutions of higher education to enhance student growth and development. We also planning, organizing, maintaining, and managing the processes and admission and enrollment of services for the college, managing the activities of recruitment, admissions, and enrollment services department are also our job. Thank you.
Alright, since you already know our roles as a new board member in the college, now let's move on to our main issue, which is how to attract students to enroll in our college. Firstly, I as a chairman need to strengthen the board to make sure that our college is seen as a prestigious university in the eyes of the world. We need to have a strong base to ensure that our company can continue to grow incredibly in the future. By achieving this, we can attract more students to get into our college and become Malaysia's #1 choice. So now let's hear from our new board member. Let's start with our VP Operation, which is Maulana Rahim.
How I, as the VP Operation, attract students to enter our college. Firstly, our college must have a big goal to achieve to make our college become famous. Next, I will manage other employees to make sure they have their own goals to make sure this college becomes strong and famous in Malaysia. Lastly, SPM students will know about our college and willing to study here. That's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you for the great idea from our VP Operations. Now let's move on to the next board member, which is Ahmed as our new VP Marketing.
Hi, how I as a VP marketing to join our college is pay attention to the students who are loyal patrons of your business. Meet college students where they are and with what they consume. Most likely the students our targeting have a student lead newspaper, weekly newsletter, or even a popular online student forum or apps. Reach out to those publications to sponsor a post or display ad. Think of our student ambassadors as channel influencers. Make some ambassadors kits, including simple pieces of swag like a t-shirt, bottle opener, water bottle, and arm them with material to give away to their peers. This can work best if they get referral discounts themselves. Thank you.
Wow, that's a great idea from our VP Marketing. So now let's hear from our VP Finance, Wan Muhammad Abdul.
So, I think since we are still a new college company, we can actually allocate a little budget to actually offer a discount to the new students. So, convincing those initial people to sign up for our course without word of mouth or reviews is going to be challenging. So, the greatest method to actually convince them to join up is to make them an offer they can't refuse. We're talking about giving out discounts, and there are two approaches that can yield a positive result. The first one is to actually investigate how much other courses in our niche are charging and try to undercut them. Since we are still a new college company, we can actually allocate a little budget to actually offer a discount to the new students. Convincing those initial people to sign up for our course without word of mouth or reviews is going to be challenging. So the greatest method to actually convince them to join up is to make them an offer they can't refuse. So we're talking about giving out discounts, and there are two approaches that can yield a positive results actually. The first one is to actually investigate how much other courses in our niche are charging and try to undercut them. The second is to set our rates high, yet to give significant discounts to the initial wave of students. Thirdly, so these two strategies indicate distinct pricing methodologies. Charging hundreds. So these two strategies indicate distinct pricing methodologies. Charging hundreds or thousands of ringgit for online courses can pay out for certain people. However, this is typically only effective if we are. So these two strategies indicate distinct pricing methodologies. Charging hundreds or thousands of ringgit for online courses can pay out for certain people. However, this is typically only effective if we already have a strong social media presence and people see us as an expert. To advertise our new course to students, we may need to give a high discount. prospective students should notice our offer on social media, believe it's a good deal, sign up, and then share it. That's all. Thank you.
Such a great idea as expected from our VP finance. So now, let's move on to our new VP academics, Zul Hazim Iqbal.
Hi guys, I'm Iqbal. You can call me Iqbal. So I as a academic VP in academic. So I would like to tell you how to attract students in our college. Okay, so let's move to the first point. Make information helpful and student focused. Okay, so choosing college is stressful, but this fact give you chance to meet the need for prospective students. They likely have questions about financial aid, the college application process, and many other topics that come with enrolling in college. Okay, so we should aim to provide them with information they need. We will build trust with these potential students and their families if we provide them with a full, relevant information. No matter which college recruitment strategies we use, we make what we offer useful. So that's all for me. Thank you. Thank you.
Alright, a really great idea from our VP academics. Now let's hear from our last board member, which is Fikri Haziq as our new VP Student Affairs.
Alright, thank you. So, this is how we attract students, which is by fostering collaboration with other college students. It is important for students to realize they shouldn't consider themselves to be in competition with their peers when it comes to test scores and assignments. Successful grouping builds the foundation for the whole collaborative learning process. Through semesterly module questionnaires, our students consistently report that free riders and conflicts between team members are the factors that motivate students to collaborate. Considering that many international students are not physically in the same location and don't have much change to get familiar with each other outside of class. Where there is competition, there is pressure. While a sense of competition can be good, it can be hard to know where to draw the line, which is why Student Affairs Department encourages its students to build their own internal motivations and work together, rather than against each other. Thank you.
Wow, I'm so happy to hear all of these brilliant ideas from our new board members. I really hope that our college can continue to grow in the future. I think that's all for this meeting, so we can dismiss now.
Thank you, Maulana. Thank you. Thank you.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bishop. That's all for us. So,
Kita. Nah, kita.
Bodoh.